People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Vitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center, Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Goodney's Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to Shullsburg High School on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's Six Rivers West Conference Girls Basketball, as the River Ridge Timberwolves coming into this matchup with a 4-1 record, 2-0 in the Six Rivers West, taking on the Shullsburg Miners, 2-3 overall, 1-2 in conference play. I'm John Satterley with Kingston Clayton this evening. And Kingston, one thing we found out, we'll hear from the coaches in just a few minutes, don't look at Shullsburg record at face value because they have not been healthy all year. And this may be the first game that everybody is completely healthy if the warm-ups go well.
Yeah, definitely, John. And the Miners are coming off a big win against Blackhawks, 68-28. And as you said, they have had a lot of injuries and players out. So, like you said, this might be the first time we see a full Miners team.
And you look at the youth movement on both teams. You have one senior for the River Ridge Timberwolves and two seniors, for the River Ridge Timberwolves, one senior for the Shullsburg Miners. So again, a youth movement with both teams. We're getting a chance to see what the next couple of years of the River Ridge Timberwolves and the Shullsburg Miners are going to look like even in tonight's matchup.
Definitely a lot of depth between these two Six River West teams.
Absolutely. Here in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, we will set the table for you for tonight's matchup. We'll talk with both head coaches, with Nathan Russell of the Shullsburg Miners and Michael DePadova of the River Ridge Timberwolves. We'll be talking with both of them. We'll also let you know what's going on in conference play, and we'll also let you know what happens in the end of the JV game. Right now it's a 4-point game in favor of Shullsburg. So we'll keep you up to date on everything going on with our shoebox scoreboard. So we'll be back in just a moment. We will hear from head coach Nathan Russell of the Shullsburg Miners. Raleigh Cheese House pregame show on the X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Grant Regional Health Center invites you to a surgical specialties open house. Join us Monday, December 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. for a rare behind-the-scenes look at our advanced surgical technology. Meet our surgeons, anesthesia team, and surgical staff, see demonstrations, and tour our operating rooms. Take advantage of free blood pressure screenings, plus enjoy a complimentary light meal. Pre-register at grantregional.com or by calling 608-723-1379. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Life doesn't stop when you go back to school. That's why Southwest Tech's business management degree is fully online and built for adults. Study when it works for you, balance family and work, and keep moving forward without putting your life on hold. Visit swtc.edu to apply. This January, invest in your future with flexibility you need. Enroll in business management at Southwest Tech.
When you fly with the Dubuque Regional Airport, you get more of what matters. From our close and convenient location to the friendly faces who greet and guide you through the smooth check-in process, to the flight schedule that gets you out in the morning and home in time for dinner. That's the Dubuque difference. The Dubuque Regional Airport. Closer, quicker, easier. Learn more at flydbq.com.
Pre-game one.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on X1071 and X1071.com and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Six Rivers West Conference girls basketball this evening. The River Ridge Timberwolves taking on the Shullsburg Miners. Now being joined by the head coach of the Shullsburg Miners, Coach Nathan Russell. It's great to see you once again, and I know it's going to be fun for you to maybe see your whole team. You know, that's one thing that's been happening, I see.
Yeah, one thing, there's a chance that we could be together for the first time since second day of practice. We don't know that for sure. We've got one who's going to be going through warm-ups, and we'll see how she's able to handle that, and then we'll make a decision at that point. But we've been playing a little bit shorthanded, but that's not an excuse. But we are hopefully trending in the right direction. What is one thing you've learned about playing shorthanded that you've learned maybe more about your team that maybe you wouldn't have learned if you didn't have these setbacks? I think that, I don't know if it's a good thing that we learned, but I think that we have to be better at dealing with adversity. I don't think that we did that, especially if you look at the Belmont game and the New Glarus game in particular. We did not do well enough in both those games with dealing with adversity. And so although we thought we had some varsity experience, and we do, we still have some kids who have not been in that leadership role. Mm-hmm. And we've got to adjust to that. But I thought we took a good step forward on Monday, and hopefully we can take another step forward tonight. Speaking of the game on Monday, defeating Blackhawk by 40 points, they're a very good team as well. Did you start seeing glimpses of what this team could be? I hope so. I think that, the point differential is what it is. We shot the ball incredibly well, but we are capable of shooting the ball really well. What I was excited about is defense. I think that the defense left us the last two games prior to that, and I thought that we started to find that a little bit, both on the man and the zone, and so I thought that was what I was most excited about. And, we really limited them to they only had 2 offensive rebounds the whole game, so I thought defensively was really the key and the catalyst. The shooting was gaudy, and everybody will jump out and see that. But from a coaching standpoint, I was really excited about the defense. You were seeing efficiency. That's what you were seeing. Very much. That's what you really want to see as a coach. Maybe it's not the amount of shots; it's the ones that go in the basket. If you get efficient, you couldn't ask for more. No, we couldn't. And we shot the ball, I think 7 for 13 from threes. We were taking very judicious. We shot 60% overall. So we're not going to have that every night. Certainly not with our group. But the efficiency that we were operating in, and the fact that we were actually running offense, I thought that was one of our big problems the last 2 games. Is we were very impatient. Mm-hmm. And our kids are used to getting up and down the court. They were stymied a little bit, and I think we were rushing a little bit too much. And so that was the one thing I really took away from Monday. Not necessarily the score, but the fact that we were running things way more efficient than we have been. Coming into this matchup against River Ridge, a team that's 4-1. Again, you don't really look at records like you said with your team, not completely healthy. The ceiling is a lot higher than what the record says right now. But what have you learned about River Ridge and watching some film coming into this game that you really want to pay attention to? Yeah, it's a different team. Obviously they graduated a lot of seniors. They have, obviously a new coaching staff. And I have been ingrained in the Karen Townsend tree, sense that I've been involved with her and Coach Zinkel since the start. And so it certainly is a different group. I think they do a lot of the same things. They play really good defense, man defense. They run a more 5-out on offense, which is something that's a little bit different. They don't quite have the same shooters, but they're very aggressive on the offensive rebounds or off the offensive boards. And so that's something that I don't think they've traditionally been focused on in the past. They were usually get 2 or 3 back, like the old Wisconsin teams try to stop transition defense. This time they're really attacking the offensive boards. So that's certainly a big adjustment for us tonight. One final question for you, Coach. Keys to the game. What would be the main key for the Shullsburg Miners to defend home court and get back up to 500 overall? Yeah, I think we have to value the basketball. I think that's one thing that we've been harping on since the first game of the year. We are turning the ball over too much, and for a team that can shoot the ball pretty well at times, we're not giving ourselves enough shots or enough attempts. And so I think valuing the basketball and also hopefully turning them over a little bit. They were turnover prone against Fenimore, and then they've been able to fixed that the past couple games. Hopefully we can get them back on that track where they turn it over more than us.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Look forward to seeing a great matchup here in Shullsburg. And maybe if everything goes your way, we get to talk to a couple of your players in the postgame show as well.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you very much. The head coach, Nathan Russell of the Shullsburg Miners, joining us here in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. More after this timeout. Six Rivers West girls basketball right here on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize gift boxes for any budget. Don't forget about our made-to-order cheese trays that everyone will love. Taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, RaleighCheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shullsburg.
I'm here today with Nick Heston from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Nick, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there is no need for plug-in charging.
That's awesome. But what about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, the hybrid model's regenerative braking charges the battery while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there's a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and take a test drive today.
Looking to upgrade your windows? Look no further than Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington. Whether it's the elegance of Hunter Douglas window treatments or the beauty of Carroll Fabrics custom draperies, Hermson's has the perfect solution for your home with top quality products and expert service. Hermson's will measure and install, taking the stress out of your project. Don't wait. Call Hermson's today to schedule your appointment and transform your windows with style and sophistication. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Pregame 2.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Six Rivers West Conference girls basketball tonight as the Shullsburg Miners taking on the River Ridge Timberwolves. Now being joined by the head coach of the Timberwolves, Michael DePadova. And Coach, great to get a chance to finally meet you. Hopefully everything's gone well for you so far this season.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's been an exciting season. My first in the Six Rivers, and it's been an exciting year.
What is something about the Six Rivers and maybe some of the non-conference games that kind of, went, oh, this conference is for real, that maybe on the, looking at everything, it could have been a certain way, but maybe it's something that ended up being different?
A lot of man defense, which I respect and appreciate. This is a tough conference. They know basketball here, and I'm happy and proud to be a part of it now.
Obviously, basketball too, 4-1 record with this group. What's been something about this group that maybe has surprised you in a good way? That's like, oh, okay, let's go.
They've really all taken to a new kind of offensive scheme that I brought in, which was, I was very, very grateful for that. They really seem to embrace it, and they've been headlong into their appreciation for it, and I think that's showing up on the court now. It's still early in the season, but very young team, a lot of heart. Really happy with that.
Well, 4-1 start kind of makes everything a little bit easier for you. But what has been one thing about, or one girl on this team that maybe has pleasantly surprised you stepping up that went, oh, okay, this is definitely a leader?
Oh, I have three amazing captains in Christina, Ava, and Aaron, and they've all really shown that on the court as well. So they're leaders on the court. Having a sophomore like Ava, really a standout player, ton of athleticism. Another one in Aaron. Maybe not a traditional center because she's got really good lateral movement. So that's been really good for her finishing ability down under. Yeah.
Coming up tonight, you're facing the Shullsburg Miners, a longtime coach, Nathan Russell. What's something that you saw on film that makes you feel confident that your team would be able to get the better of them, especially on the road?
Nathan's a gamer. Really excited to face him. Shullsburg's a sound team. They tend to have very sound teams in terms of basketball skills. So the key to the game, as cliche as it might be, is really execution. It's just just following through on what we know we need to get done.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Look forward to seeing a great matchup here this evening. And if everything goes your way, maybe talk to a couple of your players in the postgame show as well.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks much.
Thank you very much. That's head coach of the River Ridge Timberwolves, Michael DePadova, joining us in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. More after this timeout. It's Six Rivers West girls basketball from Shullsburg. The Miners hosting the River Ridge Timberwolves right here on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3. Season's greetings from People
DePadova
State
joining
Bank.
us
This
in our
time of
Raleigh
year,
Cheese
the
pregame
bank
show.
is reminded just
More
how
after this
grateful they
timeout.
are for the
It's Six
people
Rivers
who
West
make
girls
local
basketball
communities
from
shine.
Shullsburg. The Miners
Customers,
hosting
neighbors,
the
and
River
their
Ridge Timberwolves
dedicated
right
team.
here on
Community support
X1071,
means everything.
X1071.com,
As
and the Queen Bee
families
Radio
celebrate,
Sports
shop, and gather
YouTube
this
channel.
season, People State Bank is
Pregame
proud to
3.
stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting, so stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Pregame 3.
With Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley with the Raleigh Cheese pregame show from Shullsburg High School. The Shullsburg Miners taking on the River Ridge Timberwolves. Well, the final score of the JV contest, 22-18, Shullsburg over River Ridge. And that was an interesting one, Kingston, because it was 15-12. River Ridge had the lead when we started our broadcast, and Shullsburg went on a run to go up 22-15 and really put the game out of reach.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit of a comeback, a little late in the game, and Shullsburg managed to pull off the win in the very waning little kind of 5 minutes of the game.
That's a good old come from behind victory. Got to have those no matter what level of sport it is, whether it's junior high, whether it's varsity, whether it's JV. You know, it helps build that character of a team. And one thing we're going to look to see tonight is the character of the Shullsburg Miners. Is we can kind of incorporate our injury report. That's kind of I think it's kind of not really a coincidence. I think it's kind of ironic that the one injury we're going to talk about mainly is the sponsor's daughter. So the injury sponsor the injury report presented to you by Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. First, let's go with the River Ridge Timberwolves, as all season long they have been and will be without Mallory Krubel, as she had a knee injury that required surgery. So she will not be playing in the 25-26 season. Another injury, McKinley Russell, and she had emergency appendectomy surgery last week. So as Coach Russell told us off air, that she was going to go through pregame warm-ups, see how she felt, and if she was a go, she would start. Looking at her right now, shooting in the corner, she just hit 4 threes in a row. So I would say if you go by that, I think she's ready to go.
Definitely.
I mean, just imagine having to go home, dad's the coach. Like, sometimes you get preferential treatment. No, I think you get it worse.
Yeah.
If you're the son or daughter of a head coach.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said kind of earlier, we were talking about both these teams kind of banged up, and it's going to be really fun to see a full healthy squad of the Shullsburg Miners.
Absolutely, especially when you look at the height differential. When you look at Shullsburg in their starting lineup, you have 2 6'1" players, also 5'11", 5'9", and 5'8". And then you look at River Ridge starting lineup. Ava Nice is the tallest at 5'10". Then you have 5'3", 5'5", 5'3", and 5'8". So, you got twin towers over 6 foot. I don't care what level you are. It's always big to have twin towers, and almost looks like 3 of them for the Miners against basically your short and quick team is what you're hoping for River Ridge. And then you have the big girls for Shullsburg looking to dominate.
Definitely, and it's going to be under the rim kind of boxing out and stuffing in those rebounds for the Miners. Well, as you said, River Ridge, kind of a smaller team, so we'll see what we get throughout this game.
Your injury report presented to you by Russell Law Offices. Visit RussellLawWI.com. We're broadcasting from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture, downtown Ridgeway, for free delivery on their heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. For what's sure to be the best seat in your house, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture at AyersFurniture.com. Coming up, we'll let you know what's going on with the Six Rivers West schedule, games, what else we have on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Rob Spangler's on the call of another game of the Six Rivers West. All those details coming up next in our Raleigh Cheese pregame show on X1071, X1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1, Fuller's Milker Center and Gia have the management tools you need to keep your dairy's profitability at your fingertips 24 hours a day. From many choices of reliable electronic ID to effective time-saving sort gates to the state-of-the-art Dairy Plan C21, monitor and control your parlor systems as you manage your whole herd. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center for details on the latest ID systems and sort gates that can help your dairy's efficiency, putting you and your cows in the fast lane.
Hi, this is Justine with the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. The holidays shine a little brighter when we shop local. For every $100 spent at a local business, 68 stays right here in our community, strengthening the places and people we love. Home for the Holidays celebrates the small businesses that make Dubuque feel like home. Shop participating stores for your chance to win local gift cards. Find the full list at the Chamber's website, DubuqueChamber.com. Let's make this holiday season one to remember for our businesses, our shoppers, and our tri-state community.
In Game 1.
Raleigh Cheese House pregame show on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Being joined by Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley. Let's take a look at the Six Rivers West standings. Highland and River Ridge are tied for first place with 2-0 in conference record. Belmont is 1-1, Shullsburg 1-2, Potosi Cassville 0-2, and Benton 0-1. The overall records, they kind of mirror the conference marks here with Kingston. It's 4-1 for Highland and River Ridge, 2-3 for Belmont and Shullsburg. Potosi Cassville, they are 2-4, and Benton is 0-5. But as we were just talking about a moment ago, don't let the record fool you with the Shullsburg Miners at 2-3 record. They did just defeat Blackhawk by 40 points. But as you heard Coach Russell talk about just a few moments ago, that their shooting efficiency was amazing. 60% from the field. Yeah, I'll take that every game as well. But if that's a touch of what the Shullsburg team could be and maybe healthy for the first time, this could be a very, very scary team for anybody to face.
Yeah, definitely. Don't let that record fool you right there. And both these teams kind of coming off big wins as well. Like you said, coming off that big win against Blackhawk, the Miners beat them by 40. And River Ridge coming off a good win against North Crawford, 61-26.
Absolutely. And you look at the River Ridge, River Ridge this season defeated North Crawford, Judah, Benton, DeSoto, and that loss to Fenimore. And the Miners, one of their losses, it didn't look good, and that was against Argyle Peck, 64-17. But you also see the number right next to that one, and that's number 1 in state. So
definitely.
that Argyle Peck, they're led by Coach Jen Wellnitz. Now Jen Wellness Krogman, I should say. Make sure I get it technically correct. But, when you broadcast at somebody came since they were a freshman in high school, it's hard to add that, at the end. But then losing to Belmont by 5 is probably the one that really hurts Coach Russell the most. But then getting a win against Kickapoo earlier than that by 4 points. Again, we're starting to see what this team could do, and it should be very fun to watch. Well, coming up in just a moment from the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll have your starting lineups presented to you by Fuller's Milker Center. Colors of the game presented to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. Here from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. We're just about ready to have our national anthem. We'll have that here in just a moment. But don't forget, on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, our shoebox scoreboard. Also going on this evening, Rob Spangler has a call of a game. He is on the road. He is in Potosi. Well, technically he's in Tennyson, but Potosi, Cassville. He has that matchup with Belmont. So let's go ahead and go courtside for our national anthem. With a little help from the Shullsburg student section, they were singing along, and then chants of USA, which I've noticed that. I don't know if you've noticed that a lot with the high schoolers really going with the USA chants after the national anthem.
Yeah, definitely. I can say the same about my high school, too.
Let's go ahead and get to your starting lineup, presented to you by Fuller's Milkers Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkersCenter.com. First for the visitors, the River Ridge Timberwolves, 4-1 overall and 2-0 in conference play. A 5'10 sophomore, number 2, Ava Nice. A 5'5 senior, number 3, Danica Hampton. A 5'3 junior, number 10, Christina Sletton. A 5'3 junior, number 23, Mackenzie Taylor. And a 5'8 junior, number 30, Aaron Adrian. Michael DiPadova, the head coach for the River Ridge Timberwolves. The Shullsburg Lady Binders, their starting lineup. A 5'8 sophomore, number 0, Haley Alt. A 6'1 junior, number 5, Courtney Thien. A 6'1 sophomore, number 10, McKinley Russell. A 5'9 sophomore, number 12, Adeline Woodworth. And a 5'11 senior, number 20, Alexis Alt. And by the way, Adeline, she prefers to go by Addie. So just, I guess, saying that to remind myself. He is Kingston Clayton. I am John Satterley. We are underway here at Shullsburg High School. Starting lines were presented to you by Fuller's Milkers Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup. Go to Fuller'sMilkersCenter.com for more details. River Ridge wins the toss. They are on offense on the right side, left to right as we see it. Here from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, looking down low, getting triple team, kicking it out. It'll go out of bounds. Turnover by River Ridge. Colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. River Ridge wearing the road black uniforms with purple outline and white numerals. The Shullsburg Miners with the white jerseys with the red trim and red numerals. Entry pass is taken away by River Ridge by Danica Hampton, and into the front court, here come the T-Wolves. 0-0, 45 seconds into our contest. Zone defense being played here by Shullsburg, just as coach for River Ridge like, oh, they play man defense. That's great. Oh, yeah. And here they go to zone. Pass to the left side. Ava Nice trying to find an opening. Right side, thought about the 3 and dribble drive by Taylor. Jumper from 10 feet. No good. Rebound comes down to the Miners. Rebound to Alexis Alt. She will get it out to Haley Alt. Alt right side. Minute 10 going by. 0-0. Top of the wheel. Alexis Alt with the basketball to Thien. Looking down low. Up with the left-hand shot is up and good. Welcome back, McKinley Russell. 2-0 in favor of the Miners. 16:34 to play in this first half. I know a couple of parents from River Ridge, they were asking me, is Russell playing? I said, yep. They're like, oh, no. Up with the layup on the cut is good by Aaron Adrian, tying us at 2, 16:20 to play first half. And with Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley from Shullsburg High School. Dribble drive by Woodworth. She will be cut off and kicking it back out to Thien. Swing it down to the right side. Haley Alt down low as the Miners trying to get the ball inside, but they're having to play the outside game right now. McKinley Russell with the basketball, handing off left side. There's a dribble drive by Woodworth, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the Timberwolves. And the foul will go on Aaron Adrian, it looks like. That will be her first personal. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop at a Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Learn more at MountainCityBank.com. Foul is actually on Danica Hampton. That is her first personal, and it is still the team's first personal. Bodies hit the floor. We'll get it over to Russell on the left baseline. Now top of the wheel. Haley All dialing up from distance. Off front iron, no. Offensive rebound. Put back is good by Courtney Thien. 4-2 Miners. 15:45 to play in this first half. Should say 15:35 to play. Looking down low, that will be Aaron Adrian. The ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be River Ridge retaining possession. McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont. Top of the wheel, long two is up, off front iron, no good on the shot by Aaron Adrian. Offensive rebound, put back, no by Ava Nice. She'll get her own offensive rebound up with a shot, no, but she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Definitely seeing the size difference right now from the Miners and the Timberwolves.
Right, one thing we're seeing right now that foul goes on Courtney Thien, her first, team's first, was actually that River Ridge was able to get the position in spite of the lack of height. First free throw is good. River Ridge down by 1. Community First Bank is for you and the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFbank.com, member FDIC. Both free throws are good for Ava Nice. We're tied at 4, 15-16 to play in this first half. Into the front court, the left-hand dribble will be Haley Alt. She'll cross over to the right side. That'll go to Addie Woodworth. Down low, up and under move, good and a foul. Oh, beautiful Euro step by Addie Woodworth. The hoop, the harm, the potential three-point play. Ooh, and that goes on Danica Hampton. That is now her second personal.
Really good move with contact down in the paint.
Absolutely. Free throw is up, and nothing but net for Addie Woodworth, and now it's a three-point advantage. 7-4 for Shullsburg, 15:04 to play in this first half. Sletton with the basketball for River Ridge right in front of the Shullsburg student section. Up, and it'll be a steal by the Miners. Thien with the basketball into the front court, picks up her dribble, and it'll be knocked away and stolen by River Ridge. Timberwolves 3-on-2, all the way to the rack, the scoop and good. Ava Nice with 4. The lead is 1 for Shullsburg, 7-6. Miners with the basketball in the front court. It'll be Haley All. She'll go to the left side. That's to Addie Woodworth. Woodworth backs it up. She'll pick up her dribble, need somewhere to go. That'll be to Courtney Thien. Over to Isabel Weigel. And a traveling violation is going to be called. Moravitz Farms of Bloomington proudly supports River Ridge girls basketball team. Go Timberwolves! The team at Moravitz Farms wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this season. On the left baseline is Sletton with the basketball. Ball knocked away and stolen by Courtney Thien. She's on 1-on-2 up with a layup and good. Courtney Thien with 4. The lead back to 3 for the Miners. 9-6. 14:07 to play first half. Left-hand side is Mackenzie Taylor going to the baseline to double team. Now Taylor gets it back. She'll go to the top of the wheel. Bounce pass right side to Hampton. Hampton gets it to Nice. She dribbles in the lane. Will pass it out top of the wheel. Almost a travel. But Taylor drives, kicks it out right side. And now knocked away. But River Ridge will retain. That's Nice. Top of the wheel to the high post. Left side. 3-ball from the wing. Oh, the bank is open.
Banks it in.
Kristen Sletton from downtown ties it at 9. 13:33 to play in this first half. Don't give us a chance to remind you with a bank, right?
Oh, yeah.
Addie Woodworth getting it with a nice give and go. The layup with the left hand. Good by Alexis Alt. 11-9 Shullsburg. 13:50 to play first half. Back and forth we go. Up with the three, top of the wheel. Back iron, no good by Ava Nice. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Courtney Thien. She'll go coast to coast. Left-hand layup is good. Thien was 6. The lead is now 4. Largest lead of the game. 13-9, 12:56 to play in this first half. McNett Electric halftime report coming your way at halftime, and a foul is going to be called. No, timeout called by River Ridge. We'll take it as well. 13-9, Shullsburg on the X, Extreme 107.1.
In game 2.
Yeah, I am sodium.
I am chloride.
And together we are the Salt Brothers.
Yeah, and we're going to
Eat your car. Yeah, we do a good job too.
We make your car white and rusty.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that can stop us.
Yeah.
From what we do.
Yeah, you bet. Don't tell them about that miracle car wash.
Nice going, Doomcough. It's too late now. That cat's out of the bag. You told him about miracle car wash, you girly man.
I did not.
The holidays are a time for giving. This holiday, give the gift that keeps giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash will do just that. Pick up your coupon books today. The perfect gift for mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa, or anyone on your holiday list. Right now, get 5 washes for the price of 4, and with every 2 books purchased, you'll receive an upgraded wash of your choice for free. That's a savings of over $60. Exterior books are also available at our Holiday Drive location. This holiday season, give the gift that keeps on giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash. Downtown on Locust and the West End on Holiday Drive. From the Miracle family to yours, happy holidays.
Ooh, it's a miracle.
In game 2.
Welcome back to Shullsburg High School on X107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It was a 30-second timeout, but River Ridge is still trying to find an opening where to pass the ball instead of just being on the outside the three-point range. 12:25 to play first half. 13-8. 13-8? Why is it 8? It should be 9. All right, I'll try to figure that one out, but it should be a 4-point lead. I had 13-9, 12:56 to go. Unless they reviewed something, that is the wrong score. Mackenzie Taylor with the basketball will go right side. That's to Addie Groom. Groom, nice look down low to Aaron Adrian, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain River Ridge basketball. Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. And Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. 11:50 to play in this first half. 13-9. They did correct it on the scoreboard. Again, I saw that and it looked wrong. River Ridge being very methodical on their offense right now. Top of the wheel, Mackenzie Taylor. Trying to find a cutter. Nobody really moving much. But now Shullsburg has slipped back into a man-to-man defense, anticipating a cut, and Isabel Weigel with the steal. Front court pass to Alt. Spin move with a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound comes down to Addie Groom for the River Ridge Timberwolves. Front court, nice. Stutter step, left elbow jumper, run front iron, no good. Rebound to McKinley Russell. Russell in the backcourt. She will glide into the front court. Stutter step, gets triple teamed. Now we'll kick it back out to Meadow Weigel. Weigel will go left side to Weigel. So this is Isabel Weigel with it from Meadow Weigel. So we're going to make sure we have to do both. Oh, the shoot! Oh, they're going to call traveling first before Alexis Alt got the hoop. I thought that was going to be an and one.
Yeah. Just one extra step, though.
But unfortunately, there's the case where, there probably was a foul, but the traveling occurred first.
Oh, yeah.
Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. 10:40 to play in this first half, 13-9 in favor of the Miners. Ava Nice picks up her dribble, goes left corner to Addie Groom. She's averaging over 8 points per game this season. And a foul is going to be called on Shullsburg. That's going to go on that 33 they showed up. Yes, it was. So it was on Emma Rogotsky, who checked into the contest during the timeout. The inbound pass will come into the backcourt. And full court press basically being put on here by Shullsburg. Into the front court now comes Addie Groom, and that was just almost, I want to say panicked, but she was definitely trying to find somewhere to go. River Ridge being extremely patient with their offense, trailing by 4 with 10:15 to play until halftime. Mackenzie Taylor will drive in the lane, kick out right side. 3-ball launched by Adrian off front iron, no. Rebound comes down to Addie Woodworth for the Shullsburg Miners. Into the front court. Now look down low, the layup good by Meadow Weagle on a beautiful pass from McKinley Russell. 15-9 the Miners, 9:54 to play in this first half. Adrian with the ball, top of the wheel, will pass right side. That's to Danica Hampton. Keep in mind, Hampton is playing with 2 personal fouls. Right side, that's Hampton. She'll dial up from distance, missing everything out of bounds, and it'll be Shullsburg basketball. Century 21 affiliate in basketball. See Bobby Joe Hans, Allison, or Richard for all of your real estate needs. Century 21 basketball. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. And West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling, as well as construction demolition waste too. West End Salvage, Lancaster. Shullsburg in the offensive zone with 9:20 to play in the first half. 15-9, and losing it out of bounds is Isabel Weagle. And being joined by Kingston Clayton. He will be taking over in just a couple of moments with play-by-play. Get ready we're going to have you go after the next basket. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right.
Nice on the top of the key, passing it down over. Back to the top of the key, it is Mackenzie Taylor. Taylor looking down low. It's going to be tipped from the Miners, and the Miners are going to retain possession. Bringing up the court for the Miners. It's going to be number 5, Thien. Taking their time is the Miners with Haley Alt driving down to the right side. Passing to her teammate is Woodworth. Back to Alt on the right side. Driving down low, looking for something. Tipped away from the Timberwolves. And
big block by Nice.
Definitely. Taking it up for the Timberwolves is Mackenzie Taylor. Trying up for a little momentum shift right now in this game. Timberwolves trailing 15-9. Taylor, top of the key, pass to Adea Groom, and she misses that one from 3.
Now it's a little off on that shot. Clear Bank, with their 8 convenient locations, Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Clear Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, when you are ready.
8:25 left in this one. Shullsburg leads 15-9 over the Timberwolves of River Ridge. On the right side, down low is Alt. Alt from a lot of contact down low, can't get that one to go. Rebounded is the Timberwolves. It's going to be Slutton. Slutton on the right side to Adea Groom. Dribbling up to the three-point line. Her 3 is up and no good. Rebounded back from the Timberwolves on the top of the key is Aaron Adrian. Down low pass. And the basket is good by Christina Slayton. And that makes it a 4-point game. Shullsburg leads. 7:50 left in this one. Haley Alt taking it slow for the Miners. Dribbling on the right side, down low in the paint. Going all by herself, and there's a foul called on the Timberwolves. A lot of contact down there, and she'll be shooting 2. We'll be calling that one, and I believe it is number 23 of River Ridge, Mackenzie Taylor. Alt's first one is up and good. Makes it a 5-point ball game, 7:41 left in this one.
The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and traditions. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville.
Haley Alt, the sophomore, makes 2. And it's a 6-point game, 17-11. Shullsburg leads River Ridge. Top of the key. Long overhead pass over to Mackenzie Taylor, and there's going to be a whistle, and there's going to be a traveling violation on the Timberwolves.
Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center, Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler at WCC-brands.com.
Isabel Weagle, down low pass to, it's going to be McKinley Russell, No good on that shot attempt. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Taking it up court again with that zone defense from the Miners. Top of the key is going to be Nice. Passing down low. It's deflected by Alt. And in transition, the Miners going down low. Nice one-handed layup. No good from Russell. Long 3 from Haley Alt.
Oh!
She buries it from distance.
Bringing rain or snow this time of year.
6:45 left in this one. Shullsburg leads 20-11. And we're going to get a blocking foul. It's going to be on the Miners of Shullsburg.
Russell Law Offices, local legal representation. Call for a consultation, discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Nice inbounding for the Timberwolves. Nice pass over to Groom. The top of the key is going to be Aaron Adrian. Long three. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by the Miners. Isabel Weigel. Some pressure from Groom. Down low is Alt. Her layup is good. It's going to be Alexis Alt. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor from the Timberwolves. 22-11. Shullsburg leads River Ridge with 6:25 left in the first half.
And it's a full timeout. We'll take one as well on X1071 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Here at Extreme 1071, we love giving you things. A great mix of music, entertainment, and of course, free stuff. If you participate in any of our giveaways and contests, remember,
you're going to talk and talk fast.
Contests are generally open to U.S. residents 18 years or older and reside within our terrestrial listening area. Other age restrictions may apply. You can only win once per 30 days or once per promotion or contest. Employees, agents, and affiliates of the station, Queen Bee Radio Inc., Morgan Murphy Media, contest sponsors, other radio, television, and print advertising companies are ineligible to win. Other restrictions apply. No purchase necessary. All entries completed are blank. Any and all materials pertaining to a contest are the property of Queen Bee Radio. Prize winners have 30 days to pick up their prize at the Queen Bee Radio offices. 51 News Drive in Platteville, Wisconsin, 53818. Bring your ID. A signature may be required. Unclaimed prizes will be disposed of at the discretion of Queen Bee Radio. All decisions are final. Winners are responsible for all taxes, fees, usage charges, tariffs, or other fees associated with their prize. Queen Bee Radio makes no guarantee of any awarded prizes and is released from all liability. A full list of our general contest rules can be found online at x1071.com or at the Queen Bee Radio offices.
In Game 3.
From Shullsburg High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, 22-11, the Miners leading the River Ridge Timberwolves. Kingston Clayton with the play-by-play.
Groom in the corner, pressure from the Miners, and it's going to stay with River Ridge. Tipped out of bounds by Alt.
That student section being goofy. They are being goofy right now. That seems to be helpful.
Some home court advantage, I guess.
Absolutely.
6:10 left. Groom, top of the key. Nice defense from the Miners. Pump fake. Going down low, dribbling. It's going to be Adrian. And can't get that one to go down. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Timberwolves. And the Miners retain possession. 6 minutes left in this one. The Miners lead 22-11 over the River Ridge Timberwolves.
Cole Acres and Golf and Grill in Cuba City, proud sponsor of tonight's game. You can go to coleacresgolfandgrill.com to learn more.
Woodworth dropping it down low to her teammate Weigel. Taking their time on the left side. Pass down low. And the two is no good from McKinley Russell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves and transition. Looking for something down low. Adrian can't get a hold of that one. It's being intercepted by the Miners.
A lot of turnovers here by River Ridge when they get down low.
Definitely. Haley Alt in the corner all by herself. Taking time, dribbling down low. Nice move. Kicks it back out to her teammate. Alt in the top corner to her left side. It's going to be, on the right side now, it's going to be Haley Alt. Again, taking advantage of that no shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexis Alt on the left side. Weigel. Nice pass on the right side to Haley Alt. Her three-pointer is good. Second three made of the game. And 25-11 is the score. The Shullsburg Lady Miners lead the Timberwolves of River Ridge. Picks up her dribble. Down low pass. Can't connect with Aaron Adrian and transition. And nice layup. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Haley Alt. And she gets that one to fall. 27-11 in the first half.
She now has 10.
We approach the 4:30-minute mark. Left corner, Timberwolves on the top. It's going to be Aaron Adrian driving down low all by herself. Driving through contact, and she gets that one to fall. 27-13, 14-point lead for the Miners, and there's going to be a timeout called by Shullsburg.
30-second timeout by the Miners, as Coach Nathan Russell saw something he didn't care for. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint Lancaster. Breckler Insurance Group for all of your insurance needs. See Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Want you to beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Also, Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver Hardwood Flooring in Benton. And by Bouse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Buscher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. On the call, Kingston Clayton.
All right, we welcome you back to Shullsburg High School. It's going to be Weagle taking it up for the Miners, passing down to her teammate. On the right side, it's going to be Haley Alt, familiar look. Down low to number 5, it's going to be, Courtney Thien, back out to her teammate Alt. Back to Thien, driving down low through a lot of contact. Can't get that one to fall, and the Timberwolves going to retain possession. His last touch by the Miners. 3:52 left in this first half. Shullsburg leads 27-13. For the Timberwolves, nice. Going over to Aaron Adrian. Down low pass, nice pass from Adrian, and out of bounds was from her teammate, number 10, Christina Slinton.
That was just a pass that was rushed. The right idea was there, but you got Shullsburg's defense that made River Ridge panic instead of just being calm and getting the ball where it needs to be.
For sure. The top of the key, over to the left side. It's going to be number 33 for the Miners down low. It's going to be
Meadow Eagle.
Transition. Yeah, Meadow Eagle. It's going to be her first points of this game. 29-13. Shullsburg leads this one. Down low by number 2. It's going to be a nice one-handed layup, but can't get it down was Ava Nice. And the Miners going to retain possession. Over on the right side, nice screen from the Miners on the left side. Way left side now. It's going to be Haley Alt driving down the right side. Taking her time, going down low and double team. And she's going to draw a foul. That's going to be on the Timberwolves. That's going to be... See if it was on. Yep, number 23. That one was on Mackenzie Taylor.
That is now her second personal, team foul number 5.
And Haley Alt connects with her first free throw.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware. Do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for all full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware. Do it best in Fenimore. And Sloan Implement, yours official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at sloans.com.
Alexis Alt drains both of those free throws, and it's 31-13. Shullsburg leads River Ridge. 2:50 left to go in this one. Aaron Adrian on the top of the key for the Timberwolves. Taking their time, looking for something now. On the left side, still looking for something, is Mackenzie Taylor. Just going to dribble this one up to the top of the key. 5 out for the Timberwolves. Aaron Adrian. Again, going down low. A nice defense from the Miners. It's going to be taken away.
Emma Rogotsky with the steal.
One-handed pass all the way down. It's going to be missed by Haley Alt. Rebounded, and looks like we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. Yep, jump ball. It's going to be staying with the Miners.
Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com.
Alt taking this one out from out of bounds. Nice pass down low. And it's going to be McKinley Russell. And the and one opportunity. She gets that one to fall.
One thing I've noticed here, Kingston, is that McKinley Russell makes a big difference on this team because she's smooth handling the basketball and just creates so much for her teammates.
McKinley Russell.
And being a lefty, too.
For sure. She gets the and one to go, and Shullsburg leads 34-13 here with 2:17 left in this one. Timberwolves, a lot of pressure from this Miners defense in the corner. And Aaron Adrian throws that one out of bounds. Miscue from the Timberwolves.
McNett Electric of Belmont can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont, shoebox scoreboard update, 26-25. Belmont leads Potosi Cassville at halftime on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Sophomore McKinley Russell driving down low. Little 3-on-1, and she gets that one to fall. A lot of contact, and didn't matter. 36-13, 1:50 left in this one. Shullsburg leads River Ridge. Wow. A deep pass down in the corner, double teamed, is going to be number 3, Danica Hampton. And it looks like we have a foul. It's going to be on Haley Alt.
Yep. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC.
Checking in is Isabel Weigel and Courtney Thien for the Miners. Now taking it up for the Timberwolves, deflected, and in transition, it's going to be number 5. It's going to be Courtney Thien, just checking into the game and got some points. 38-13, Shullsburg leads with 1:30 left in this one, and for the first half, excuse me.
Easy enough to do. You're used to doing the second half.
For sure.
It's the pacing of the game, that's all.
Yep. Intercepted pass from number 14. It was Layla Gage, and in transition, in and out from Haley Alt, and it's going to go back to the Timberwolves.
Moravitz Farms of Bloomington proudly supports the River Ridge girls basketball team. Go Timberwolves! As a team at Moravitz Farms wishes all area student athletes good luck and success for the rest of the season.
Ava Nice taking it up for the Timberwolves, driving down low in the corner. And it's going to be, there's going to be a tip on the Miners. That was from Haley Alt. And it looks like Adea Groom checking in for the Timberwolves. Nice. Back with it. Driving down low by herself. A lot of contact. And be a little miscue. Another steal from the Miners. Another transition opportunity. In the corners, Haley Alt. Nice pass down low, but it's going to
a little wide of the target.
Go out of bounds, yeah.
It was a little wide of the target.
Nice
right idea. Don't know if the pass was wide of the target because her teammate forgot to go all the way to the low post, or just she stopped. A miscommunication. That's all it is.
Adrian down low, and it's going to be no good from. See, that one was Layla Gage. In the corner is Adea Groom for 3. That one can't fall, and it's going to be off of Aaron Adrian, and the Miners are going to retain possession. 38-13, 22 seconds left in this first half.
Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe.
Isabel Weigel, Dea Groom guarding on her. A lot of pressure from this Timberwolves defense right now, and man, Alt on the left side, 5 seconds left, driving down low. Not much time. The 3 from Isabel Weigel. No good. So that brings a close to the first half on this one. Shullsburg Lady Miners lead this one 38-13 over the River Ridge Timberwolves.
Coming up, it's our McNett Electric halftime report. We'll go through stats and action from the first half, plus our shoebox scoreboard update. We'll try to get some scores from around the area, but this one, I don't think anybody saw this score coming. Shullsburg 38, River Ridge 13. McNett Electric halftime report coming up after this on 107.1. That's x1071.com and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
These days, making your vehicle look right after an accident can be more challenging. Tim Thane with Abra Auto Body shares how Abra excels in this process.
We have certified technicians, all the best tools you could ever ask for. All of our technicians are ICAR certified, and many of them have decades of experience. We work on all makes and models, pretty much anything from your standard Chevy to BMWs. You pretty much repair anything you have.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
In Game 4.
Halftime report presented to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. Make sure you get a hold of McNett Electric in Belmont, as the crew can assist you with all of your electrical needs. Agricultural, commercial, residential, Chip and the crew, McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. Halftime score, 38-13 in favor of the Shullsburg Miners. Being joined by Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley. And Kingston, you got a chance to cover, to announce the last 10 minutes of that first half. And in that time, you only called 2 baskets by River Ridge, 4 points. And in almost that entire time, so it was 9-9 with 13:50 to go in the first half. And from that point on, 29-4, Shullsburg outscored River Ridge. And it was the defense that led into the offense. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, definitely the transition baskets they got, the Miners did. And, yeah.
Didn't get a chance to really keep good stats on turnovers, but at least over 10 turnovers for River Ridge in that first half. Miners didn't have many. They had a couple, but it was really the pressure defense by Shullsburg that really led to their offensive scoring because they were able to get transition buckets and also make their free throws.
Yeah, definitely. And that's kind of something you don't really see with a lot of these Southwest Wisconsin teams was that zone defense. And it's really working right now from Nathan Russell's Miners.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If you went into this game and going, oh, it's 4-1, 2-0 in conference play against a team that is 1-2 in conference play, 2-3 overall, I can now see why teams are not looking forward to seeing McKinley Russell being back.
Yeah, definitely. And as you kind of saw, like Nathan Russell was saying, don't look at this team over its record.
Yep.
And yeah, this is just a great performance from his group and something that maybe some others couldn't see from this one.
Absolutely, and I think that's something you need to look at. Don't always look at the record, but, this is definitely one of those games you really didn't want to look at the record, but you still need the record to base something off of. 38-13 is your score at halftime. The Shullsburg Miners leading the River Ridge Timberwolves. Will have your halftime stats coming up after this timeout on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Season's greetings from People's State Bank. This time of year, the bank is reminded just how grateful they are for the people who make local communities shine. Customers, neighbors, and their dedicated team. Community support means everything. As families celebrate, shop, and gather this season, People's State Bank is proud to stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People's State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
In Game 5.
McNett Electric halftime report here on the X Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel with Kingston Clayton. I'm John Satterley, now with your halftime stats. For River Ridge, leading scorer was Christina Sletton with 5 points. She had a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. And then Ava Nice with 1 basket and 2 free throws. Aaron Adrian with 4 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for River Ridge, 100% in that first half. Now for the Shullsburg Miners, Haley Alt leading all scorers with 12 points, 7 for McKinley Russell, 4 points apiece for Courtney Thien, Alexis Alt, and Meadow Weagle, and 3 points for Addie Woodworth. Free throw shooting in that first half for the Shullsburg Miners, 6 of 6, 100%. So both teams doing excellent from the free throw line. We'll have your shoebox scoreboard coming up after this timeout during the McNett Electric halftime report on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
The holidays are here, and we've got your shopping list covered. Give a gift that's thoughtful, practical, and always appreciated. A Quick Trip gift card. Whether it's for family, friends, babysitters, coworkers, anyone on your list, gift cards are the ultimate holiday hack. Coffee, treats, fuel, groceries. Gift cards are great for anything. No guessing sizes, no wrapping stress. Just simple, joyful giving. Purchase in-store or online now at quicktrip.com/shop. Quick Trip, where convenience meets holiday cheer.
Just a game.
Need some Christmas cash? Video games, etc. will pay cash for video games, systems, collectibles, collectible toys, and entire game and card collections. Top dollar cash on the spot. We have a great selection of pre-owned merchandise too. Stretch those shopping dollars and take home way more than you thought for one price. Don't forget Lego, Pokemon, and Magic cards too. Your your locally owned video game store. And don't forget to lay away now for Christmas.
Just a game.
In Game 6.
Welcome back to Shullsburg High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Take a look at the Shoebox scoreboard presented to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the Midwest's largest independent shoe store, the Shoebox Black Earth. One score we have for you, that's on Super Hits 106, Dubuque Super Hits 106. It's Belmont 26, Potosi Cassville 25 in a rock fight, according to Rob Spangler. He has a call on that one on Dubuque Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Here, our score at halftime is Shullsburg 38 and River Ridge 13. Oh, also, too, breaking news from Jocko. Mike Jocks on Channel 15 said, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is hitting the transfer portal after learning he is not allowed to play in any reindeer games. So, see, that transfer portal hits everything, and now it's even gotten to Rudolph. So, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But second half of action coming your way during our McNett Electric halftime report next on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
The holidays are a time for giving. This holiday, give the gift that keeps giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash will do just that. Pick up your coupon books today. The perfect gift for mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa, or anyone on your holiday list. Right now, get 5 washes for the price of 4, and with every 2 books purchased, you'll receive an upgraded wash of your choice for free. That's a savings of over $60. Exterior books are also available at our Holiday Drive location. This holiday season, give the gift that keeps on giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash, downtown on Locust and the West End on Holiday Drive. From the Miracle family to yours, happy holidays.
And now here's one of our favorite songs from Christmas past.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Merry Christmas from all of us at Miracle Car Wash.
Ooh, it's a miracle.
In Game 7.
With Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. About ready to start the second half of action. In boys basketball, in the Shoebox scoreboard, Mauston leads Reedsburg 30-19. Getting that from Travis Wilson online. Here, it's an uphill battle for the River Ridge Timberwolves, trailing 38-13. And Kingston, you called half of that first half, 29-4 was the run, if you want to call it a run, over the last 15 or 13 minutes and 50 seconds. Shullsburg scored 29 of their 38 points. It was tied at 9-9. I'd say River Ridge, they just need to stop turning the ball over and get easy buckets. Shullsburg, just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I feel like that zone defense is something new that the Timberwolves are kind of seeing right now, and it's kind of playing an effect right now.
Absolutely. It's time to start the second half of action right here on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel on X1071.com for the call of the first half of the second half. Make sure I say that. First half of the second. Yeah, that's what it is. Kingston Clayton, take it away.
All right, we bring it back to Shullsburg, Wisconsin. The score is 38-13. Miners lead the Timberwolves. Inbounding it is Nice for the Timberwolves. In the corner, driving down low. And looking for something is Hampton. And that's going to retain for the Timberwolves. Bounced off of the Miners.
Did what she could. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here.
Miscue, Nice throws it out, and it's up for grabs. And in transition, no good was the layup from, looks like that
McKinley
one was
Russell.
from McKinley Russell. And kind of see the frustration on that one. But
Well, all she did on that one was she was gliding so quick. She just, this is her first game back. So she doesn't have that touch yet of the reps.
For sure.
The skill's there. She just doesn't have the reps yet to let it kiss off the glass nicely.
Nice.
Another steal.
And that one is a steal again from the Miners. Picked up Haley Alt. Haley Alt in transition. River Ridge sticking to that man defense. Taking their time is the Miners. It's going to be Woodworth over to Russell. Russell on the top of the key. 5 out. Alt driving down low. Back to Russell. And it's going to be Haley All for three. And that one goes in and out. Rebounded back from Shullsburg. And passes it out. Woodworth driving down low. One-handed layup. And she gets that one to fall.
She has 5.
40-13. Shullsburg leads this one with 16:50 left to go in this one. Nice ball movement. And over to the left, she passes it down to number 10. It's going to be Christina Slayton, and a nice layup to get the Timberwolves going.
She used the height advantage to her advantage by just slipping underneath the trees.
Oh, yeah. Russell one-handed pass to Woodworth. Her three rings in and out. And it literally rings in and out.
It was halfway down and out, yes.
It's going to stay with the Miners, though.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Southwest Health. They have over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services, southwesthealth.org.
Alexis Alt down low. And one, oh, no, excuse me. Going up for two is going to be number 12. That one's going to be Woodworth, and she gets fouled. Shooting two now. 16-22. Shullsburg leads this one 40-15 over the Timberwolves of River Ridge.
And that foul went on Danica Hampton. That is her third personal. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe Hans, Allison, or Richard for all of your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel.
And she can't get that one to fall. 7 for 8 is the Miners in free throws. 41-15. Shullsburg leads River Ridge. Nice. Kind of their point guard, passing over to number 23, Mackenzie Taylor. Taylor kind of stuck, giving it back to Nice. Good defense from the Miners. Driving down low is Nice all by herself, and she gets that one to fall. Nice layup from Ava Nice.
Literally a nice layup.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to start trademarking that.
Yeah.
Nice layup.
Haley all by herself. Ooh. Nice little pass, if you will, kind of deflected from the Timberwolves. And Nice gets that one. 15-35. Shullsburg leads 41-17. Nice passing it to Slayton. Slayton all by herself. Going over to Taylor. Mackenzie Taylor. 3-on-1, and there's going to be a kick ball violation. So it's going to stay with the Miners.
Today's game brought to you in part by AnytimeRoofingWI.com. See how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. And West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste, too. West End Salvage, Lancaster. Also brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, when you are ready.
Number 20, Adea Groom checking in for the Timberwolves, and they're going to reverse that one. It's actually off of Shullsburg, so River Ridge has it. In the corner is Adea Groom. Nice between the leg pass. And a double dribble, unfortunately, it was from Mackenzie Taylor.
The turnover is still a problem in the second half for the River Ridge Timberwolves.
15-11 left in this one. Shullsburg leads 41-17.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz.
Checking in is Russell for Weagle. Press defense from the Timberwolves. Got to get something going.
Got to give a lot of credit to McKinley Russell. She's playing about a week and a half after appendectomy surgery.
Just talking about her, McKinley Russell, the nice pass down low. And that was Alexis Alt going up for two. 43-17. Shullsburg leads this one. Down low, Adea Groom back out to Nice. Ava Nice going down low all by herself, and she draws the foul.
And she kind of ran right into Alexis Alt, but I think she's going to be called for the foul. Nope, it will not be. It'll be Haley Alt with the foul. That will be her second, team foul number 1 of the second half.
Ava Nice down low pass to Adea Groom. Back out, Erin Adrian, her mid-ranger, falls. Erin Adrian gets that one to fall.
She has a very good-looking jump shot.
Definitely.
Need to look at that mid-range a little bit more.
McKinley Russell taking it up for the Miners. Going out on the left side, driving down by herself. Pass out to Haley Alt. Now going to take this one to the three-point line on the top of the key, driving down low. It's going to be Woodworth. All the way over to McKinley Russell. Nice pass over to Woodworth, driving down low. and she's going to draw the foul. It's going to be called on number 2, Ava Nice of River Ridge.
And that would be her first personal team foul, number 2, if that is on her. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville, offering a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville.
Shooting 2 is Addie Woodworth. She gets the first one to fall, 14-12 in this one. Shullsburg leads 44-19 over River Ridge.
The foul went on Addie Groom for River Ridge. That's her first.
Second one is up, and no good. So, and try to rebound it, but Nice stepped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Miners.
It almost seems like this game, if it can go wrong, it has gone wrong for River Ridge.
Definitely.
Sometimes you just take those games and just say, you know what, let's just punch this one in the recycle bin. We don't want to recycle this one, but let's just throw her in the trash bin.
Russell down low pass, nice pass, and Weagle gets it, can't fully connect with it. It's going to be picked up by the Timberwolves in transition, and another steal. It's going to be from Haley Alt, getting it back for the Miners. One-handed pass all the way down to Russell. Nice pass over to number 33,
Emma
Gorgotsky. Nice 3 passes and transition from the Miners. 46-19, Shullsburg leads over the Timberwolves. And a nice 3 from Ava Nice. Must needed for that one. 24 lead for the Miners. Another down low pass. And they're just trading off points right now. And it's going to be Addie Woodworth going up for 2. 48-22, 13-15 left in this one. Shullsburg leads River Ridge. Nice. Nice pass down low to Erin Adrian through contact, and she gets the bucket. 24-point lead for Shullsburg. Haley Alt, sophomore, taking it up for the Miners. Another nice one-handed pass to Russell. McKinley Russell. That one just too much from 3-point range. Back over to Haley Alt. Clanks off of the rim, and we're just going to let that one go out of bounds.
Claire Bank, with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Lancaster.
Ava nice ball movement. And in the corner to her teammate, back down low to Nice. And it's going to be, looks like it's going to be off of River Ridge. That was off of number 4, Eden Thornton, the sophomore.
Breckler Insurance Group, for all of your insurance needs. See Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands, custom apparel in Kieler, and WCC-brands.com. And Cole Acres Golf and Grill, Cuba City, and ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com.
Isabel Waggle taking it down herself, and she gets the bucket. 50-24, Shullsburg leads River Ridge with 12:20 left in this one. Kind of trapped. Pass down on the right side. Can't get that one to go. Was Eden Thornton, and we have a foul, or jump ball, excuse me.
Possession arrow does go to Shullsburg.
That was from Adea Groom of River Ridge and Haley Alt of Shullsburg.
Hermson's Ace Hardware, Home Center, Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville.
So press defense from the Timberwolves. Haley Alt inbounding it for the Miners. Gives it to Isabel Weagle from the screen of Alt. Back over to Alt and transition. One-handed pass down low. Nice look, but it was number 22, Meadow Weagle, that couldn't get that one to fall. And transition, they throw it down to Adea Groom, and she can't get that one, and she loses control of it.
Well, the pass was kind of halfway between a bounce pass and a chest pass.
Yeah,
that would have been hold on the ball more to allow the defense to go to you and then pass it off. Would have been a better route. But the right idea, just the execution. Like I said, this is a game for River Ridge. You just kind of want to say, yeah, we're seeing what not to do.
For sure. Haley Alt taking it down low herself. And the layup no good. Second chance opportunity. Can't get that one to fall either. So the Timberwolves in transition. Nice taking it down all by herself. Nice pass down to Adea Groom, and her layup can't get that one. Rolls out.
Both teams just went cold. I don't know. It felt like the heat got turned off here. I don't know about you, but
for sure.
But I think the teams are feeling the air conditioning, or just the door open.
Haley out to Alexis Alt. Back over to Haley Alton in the corner. Her three-pointer, no good. And looks like her foot was on the line. It was Isabel Weigel, and River Ridge gets the ball.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Russell Law Offices, local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Timeout on the floor by Shullsburg. We'll take one as well. 11:06 to play in the game. 50-24 Shullsburg on X1071.
In game 8.
Advanced surgical care is closer than you think. Grant Regional Health Center offers Southwest Wisconsin the latest surgical procedures supported by leading-edge diagnostic imaging. Board-certified general surgeons Dr. Rimko and Dr. Kazi perform minimally invasive procedures, which result in enhanced surgical precision, quicker recovery times, and improved patient outcomes. At Grant Regional Health Center, you'll receive innovative, advanced care from a caring, compassionate staff, all close to home. Learn more at grantregional.com.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers trained to keep the power flowing, engines running, and in every other trade needed to accomplish the mission. These soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
In game 8.
All right, we bring you back to Shullsburg. And transition, it was Alexis Alt going up for two. And River Ridge, Erin Adrian on her shot attempt. That one goes in and out. In transition, McKinley Russell's pass down low to Haley Alt, deflected, and she can't get that one off of Haley Alt's hands. 10:45 left to go in this one. Shullsburg leads River Ridge 52-14.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Ava Nice passing over to Adea Groom. Adea Groom in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. So another chance for them. Ava Nice driving down low. Passing over to Adea Groom. And same play, can't get that one to go. 10-20 in transition. Nice pass down to McKinley Russell and trying to save it. Passing back over to Isabel Weigel. Out of bounds.
It's interesting, if you go to Platteville, it's Weigel. You're here in Shullsburg and in the Darlington area, it's Weigel. So it's easy enough. Trust me, I got yelled at in Platteville by not saying Weigel. So I get it. It's a hard adjustment, especially if it's spelled the same.
Erin Adrian overhead pass leading into the corner for Adea Groom. No good. It's going to be Ava Nice, long three, and that one is from Adea Groom over the head pass, back over to Erin Adrian. Ava Nice down over to her teammate, no good. And another look for the Timberwolves, getting these rebounds. Ava Nice, Adea Groom, three-pointer, no good, in and out. And rebounded by Alexis Alt of the Miners. 52-24. Shullsburg leads. 9:30 left in this one. Down low is Isabel Weigel. Screen from Alexis Alt. Takes that one down low to Alt. Little trouble getting the ball and turns it over. Ava Nice bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Down low pass into the corner. And back over to Ava Nice on the top of the key. Slowing it down a little bit. It's going to be Mackenzie Taylor taking it. Pass over to Adea Groom in the corner. Back over to Taylor. Kickball violation from McKinley Russell. So that's going to stay with the Timberwolves. 9:06 left in this one. 52-24. Timberwolves trail the Shullsburg Miners.
Shoebox scoreboard update. Lancaster defeats Prairie du Chien 69-19 this evening in girls basketball.
Domination right there.
Yep. And you good? Are you good? All right. 9 minutes to play in the second half. 52-24. The Timberwolves trailing the Miners, and Timberwolves just knocking it off of Addie Woodworth to keep possession. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Visit Gary's Pest Control as they salute our local athletes. With over 40 years of professional friendly service, Gary's Pest Control. 3-ball attempt, no good by Sletton. Off a rebound comes down to the Miners. McKinley Russell into the front court, gliding with the right hand dribble. She'll try to look Down low after getting a screen from Thien. Ball popped away. Russell will get it near the timeline. Now to Thien, right side, looking down low. Aaron pass going to be stolen away by Reese Moravitz into the front court. Trying to get offense going. Ava Nice. She splits two Miner defenders. Up for the layup. It's good. Ava Nice.
Really good ball movement right there.
She has 11 to lead River Ridge in scoring. It's 52-26. Shullsburg with the lead. 8:16 to play in this second half. Russell, corner three, off front iron, no. Rebound comes down to Aaron Adrian. And now the ball knocked away by Russell, but she kicks it out of bounds. Right idea, she went for it. Next game brought to you in part by Applied Micro, your computer networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. And with it being River Ridge basketball, Moravitz Farms of Bloomington probably supports the River Ridge girls basketball team. Go Timberwolves! The team at Moravitz Farms, which is all area student athletes. Good luck and success this season. Double team by the Miners in the corner, up to the top of the key to Nice. Ava Nice will pass it off left side. Aaron Adrian out to the right side. That goes to Christina Sletton. Now Adrian drives, mid-range jumper, halfway down and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Sletton, and she'll try to knock it out to the three-point area, but Courtney Thien steps in and gets a steal. 7:30 to play in this contest. 52-26. The Miners doubling up the T-Wolves. Woodworth with the ball, drives in the lane, floating right-hander, no good. Rebound comes down to Ava Nice. 7:20 to play. 52-26. The Miners up with a layup, no good by Nice. Offensive rebound knocked away, and come away with it is Addie Woodworth. Woodworth into the front court. River Ridge wanted a foul in that last play, but it could have been a blocking foul, could have been an offensive foul. I personally thought it was a good no call. Alt get it left side. Isabel Weigel from downtown, off front iron, no. Offensive rebound, Woodworth. She chased it down in the corner. Now getting it to Thien. Between the circles, Weigel. Isabel Weigel will dribble to the top of the wheel. Now we'll reset the offense. That's Courtney Thien with a couple of high dribbles, but a foul will be called on River Ridge. And that's going to go on Reese Moravitz. That is her first, team foul number 3. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFbank.com, member FDIC. Isabel Weigel to inbound. We'll get it to Emma Rogotsky. Pass cross court to Addie Woodworth. Woodworth looks a little bit of isolation on the right side. Instead, we'll go back to Rogotsky, top of the wheel. Left side, Weigel looking down low and stolen away by Layla Gage. 52-26. River Ridge looking to cut into this deficit. Danica Hampton gets it down low to Moravitz. Back out to Sletton. Top of the wheel, 3-ball launch. Halfway down and out, no good by Layla Gage. Rebound comes down to the Miners. Emma Rogotsky nearing the 6-minute mark of the second half. 52-26. The Miners. Right side, open 3-ball. Good! Isabel Weigel from downtown. 55-26. The Miners. 5:50 to play in this contest. Right side, Sletton gets the ball knocked away and stolen by the Miners. Addie Woodworth comes away with it. Into the front court, looks right side. Haley Alt will drive down low. Jump stop, no good with a jumper from the low block. Rebound comes down to Reese Moravitz. 5:30 to play in this contest. 55-26, the Miners. Aaron Adrian, jump pass from left elbow. 3-ball launch, left baseline, no good by Danica Hampton. Thought that was going in. Rebound comes down to Haley Alt. Yeah, I thought that one was going in. It just had that look like if it would have hit back iron, that would have gone in perfectly. Dribble drive by Isabel Weigel. Swing it left side to Haley Alt. Free throw line extended far side. Now top of the wheel. Ball knocked away by Aaron Adrian. It goes into the backcourt, but picked up by Thien. It was touched by the T-Wolves. Thien picks up her dribble to Moravitz. Right side, that'll be a dribble drive by Woodworth to the rack. The move, it's good. Addie Woodworth, she is the leading scorer in the second half. And timeout is going to be called by River Ridge. We will take one as well. 4:48 to play in this one. 57-26, the Miners on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 9.
Save big on everything now at Menard.
Advance. When updating your home with a fresh coat of paint, be sure to use Frog Tape Advanced. It's a premium multi-surface tape with a thin, strong paper backing, allowing you to tape around contours without tearing. Get a 45-yard roll on sale for $8.99. Good through December 14th. View our entire selection of paint and accessories today on Menards.com. Plus our weekly flyer for more great deals happening now.
Buying a mattress can seem overwhelming. How soft should you go, or how firm? How much support do you need? All great questions and all tough to figure out without the right guidance. Hi, I'm Jeremy Culbertson, and I've been building and selling mattresses with Dubuque Mattress for over 10 years, and with our guidance, we take all the stress out of mattress shopping. We guarantee you will love your Dubuque mattress, or we'll change it for you until you do.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 9.
Back to Shullsburg High School on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Foul is on Meadow Weagle. That is her first personal team foul, number 2 of the second half, and what has been a relatively clean game, really, by both teams. 3 balls up, no good by Layla Gage. Rebound comes down to Haley Alt. She'll bring it into the front court. She wears number 0 now in the corner. Russell, open 3. Oh, wouldn't have counted. It would have been travel. She had that hop. That's all it was. Best way to describe it. She had it down there. She got happy feet. As we hear it said. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Mountain City Bank's Total Line of Credit. They allow you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at MountainCityBank.com. 4:05 to play. Second half, 57-26. The Miners. 3-ball left baseline. That's good. Mackenzie Taylor dialing up from distance. 57-29. Under 4 to play in this contest. Don't forget, we will have your Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones post-game show coming your way. We'll talk with our Hermson's Ace Hardware most valuable player at our Tri-Court Turning Point, and of course our scrapper of the game, presented to you by West End Salvage. Out near midcourt is Alexis Alt, and a foul is going to be called on Erin Adrian. That will be her second, team's 4th, and now will probably be the kiss of death here, Kingston, that I said, it's been a clean game. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to see a foul every 5 seconds.
For sure.
That's the way it always works, it seems like. Tonight's game also brought to you by Community First Bank. For you, the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Shot is up, no good by Haley Alt. Rebound comes down to Erin Adrian. 3:30 to play in this one. 57-29, the Miners. Haven Ice with the basketball. Gets through the zone defense with a bounce pass. That looks like a 1-3-1 zone. Now the ball knocked away and stolen by the Miners. Courtney Thien going coast to coast. The layup is too strong. Rebound. Put back is good. Alexis Alt. She's now in double digits with 10. 59-29 in favor of the Miners. 3 minutes to play in this contest. 3-ball launch back on the other end. Mackenzie Taylor no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Taylor. Kicking it back out to Nice. Nice has it top of the wheel. Finds someone to pass it to. It will be a 3-ball left wing. That's missing everything is Erin Adrian. She was rushed to the Miner defense. 3-ball on the other side by Addie Groom is no good. Rebound comes down to the Miners. 2:40 to play in this one. 59-29 in favor of Shullsburg. Just remember, coming into this contest, 2-3 are the Miners, 1-2 in conference play, 2-0 in conference play for River Ridge, 4-1. But Shullsburg has definitely looked to be the superior team this evening. In the lane, no good. Rebound, putback is good. Courtney Thien, her first points in the second half. She now has 10 for the game. Timeout going to be called. This will be a full timeout. We'll take it as well on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at CareysGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Season's greetings from People's State Bank. This time of year, the bank is reminded just how grateful they are for the people who make local communities shine. Customers, neighbors, and their dedicated team. Community support means everything. As families celebrate, shop, and gather this season, People's State Bank is proud to stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People's State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
In game 10.
Back to Shullsburg High School on X1071, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel with Kingston Clayton. I'm John Satterley with 2 minutes to play in this one. 61-29. A rolling jump shot, no good by Aaron Adrian in the lane. Rebound comes down to Meadow Weagle. Don't forget, we'll have our post-game show presented by Greaves Wealth Management at Edward Jones. A travel is going to be called on Emma Rogotsky. Also with the post-game show, we will have for you Hermson's Ace Hardware Most Valuable Player, Tri-Core Turning Point, and West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. Tonight's game brought to you in part by McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric, Belmont. Jump shot by Nice at the left elbow, no good. Rebound comes down to the Miners with a $1:40 to play in this contest. 61-29, the Miners. Ball knocked away by Nice and a steal by River Ridge. River Ridge, they have not given up on this one as we have a couple new players in this contest. Maya Ortiz wearing number 4, she's in the contest. Natalie Jerry into the contest as well, she's wearing number 35. They got a couple others that are in too. We'll try to see if we can get them once they move toward us, we can see the numbers. Also, Chloe Thien is in the contest. Down low, up with a layup is good by Ava Nice. Nice with 13. That's a team high 13 as we have 1 minute to play in this one. 61-31. Rogotsky with the basketball. She picks up her dribble. Will go right side to Ortiz. Ortiz looking down low, trying to get it to Jerry. They should just lob it in to her. She does have the positioning. Now a dribble drive. Rogotsky kicking it out right side. Baseline jumper is up, no good by Chloe Thien. Rebound comes down to Aaron Adrian for the Timberwolves. 30 seconds to play in this contest. Triple teamed, top of the key now. That's to Madeline Worley. Ball knocked away from her. It'll be on the floor. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow stays with River Ridge. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Lately Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson at Lately Center Monroe. Ball's going to be knocked away and stolen by the Miners. They'll be able to run this one out. They cross the timeline with 10. Left-hand side, Rogotsky. That will go to Valerie Jerry. Goes for a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to River Ridge. Crossing the timeline is Mackenzie Taylor, and out of bounds, it'll be Shullsburg basketball with 9/10 of a second to go. Inbound comes in to Chloe Thien, and that is your final score. The Shullsburg Miners 61, the River Ridge Timberwolves 31. We'll have your post-game show presented by Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones with the Hermson's Ace Hardware Most Valuable Player, Tri-Core Turning Point, and Scrapper of the Game presented by West End Salvage after this timeout on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 3 minutes.
I'm here today with Keith Dula from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Keith, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there's no need for plug-in charging.
That's awesome. What about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Hey, that's a great question. Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, hybrid models' regenerative braking charges the battery while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there are a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and to take a test drive today.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. Wounded Warrior Project came into my life and taught me how to stand back up and get back in the fight. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
See how Wounded Warrior Project empowers women veterans like Beth by visiting woundedwarriorproject.org/empowerwomenvets.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by. Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
I think it's just vaping. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Your high school postgame show is brought to you by Elena and Ben Reeves at Edward Jones, a financial service firm serving individuals and business owners.
Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Subs Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back to our post-game show, presented to you by Reeves Wealth Management, Edward Jones. Shullsburg going to 500 after a convincing 30-point win, 61-31. Now 2-2 in conference play. 3-3 overall. River Ridge falls to 4-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. With Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley. Let's go through your final stats here in this contest. First for River Ridge, 13 points in that first half and 18 points in the second half. Game high, Ava Nice with 13 points, 9 of those in the second half. 8 points for Aaron Adrian, 7 points for Christina Sletton, and 3 points for Mackenzie Taylor. Mackenzie Taylor getting those points at the end. Addie Groom not scoring. She was coming into this contest averaging a little over 8 points per game. So again, Shullsburg kind of eyeballed her considering she wasn't the starting lineup, but she got significant playing time. For the Shullsburg Miners, 4 players in double digits, led by Haley Alt. She had 12 points, all of them in the first half. 11 points for Addie Woodward, 8 of the 11 in the second half. Then you also had 10 points for Courtney Thien and for Alexis Alt, 7 points for McKinley Russell, and 4 points for Meadow Weagle. Let's talk to a couple of our most valuable players here. Their MVPs are presented to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center Bloomington. Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for your next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Being joined by Haley Alt. Congratulations on a big one tonight.
Thank you.
Talk about this one getting going right away. 12 points in that first half. You really carried this team. Talk about not so much carrying the team, but how it seemed like the team is now the way you expected it to be for the first time all season.
Yeah, we've been just working really hard in practice and pushing towards our goals.
And I guess Coach Russell has some lofty goals for you.
Yeah.
It's Coach Russell. I mean, what else? You got to say, he owns a law firm. You think he's going to be nice? No, he's not. But what was nice was your defense, realistically. Is that a type of defense you've been playing all season, to be just that scrappy and just annoying to the other team?
Yeah. Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. Well, because you caused, over 25 turnovers tonight. Was that a goal coming into this game, or is that a goal all season long to be disruptive and try to make sure that you make your defense lead into your offense?
Yeah.
What was it like having McKinley back?
Oh, it was great. Love a teammate back. She really helped us tonight.
I would say so. She only had 7 points, but the length, the ball handling skills. Talk about having the Twin Towers down low, where you're able to have 2 6-foot plus against a team that didn't have that height. Talk about that, what that means for everybody else. If they drive and kick and all the talent that's on this team. Yeah,
it really got us more looks tonight and more rebounds, and having taller people really definitely do help.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not exactly short at 5'8" yourself. So I can't exactly say you're short, but you're more of a spot-up shooter, those 2 threes. Take us through those 2 threes that you hit that were nothing but net trying to bring rain.
I was really hoping they were going in for missing the first one, because I really knew that we needed them.
Yeah. And what did you learn about watching the JV game, where it seemed like, watching the Miners get the win, but that was a struggle going, I don't want to struggle like they did. Let's just get out and get ahead of this.
Yeah, I really wanted to push myself and hoping our team really pushed themselves to get a win.
Well, Haley, congratulations on a great game here tonight. Look forward to seeing you down the road.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to Haley, one of our most valuable players in this one. And then we'll talk with McKinley, and then we will get up here Courtney. So let's go ahead and go with McKinley first. McKinley, how did it feel to play?
Oh, really good. I've been looking forward to it all week, actually.
Did you have to beg the old man to play, or was it one of those where he was like, okay, if you're ready, we'll let you go?
Yeah, I mean, on the DL, I'm not fully cleared by my doctor, but I've been feeling really good, and I really wanted to play. I've been sitting on the sidelines, and I couldn't wait, so... Yeah.
How did it feel like the first couple minutes? Was it awkward at all, or did it feel just like normal once you started getting into the flow of the game?
I was just really excited. The first 3 minutes was really scary, I think, just to get used to it. But after that, I was ready. I was locked in. I was ready to play.
Getting that first contact, right? You can say when you're boxing out or something, first contact, okay, that wasn't nearly as bad. Okay, we're good. Is that kind of the way it was?
I was on edge a little bit.
Talk about your teammates. Talk about Haley. Talk about Addie, Alexis. Everybody getting into double digits here tonight. 4 players in double digits. How balanced this team is now when you throw yourself in this lineup.
Yeah, our team has a lot of injuries starting off, so it's really good to have Haley and Belle Weagle back. Not mentioning her, but they're both 2 really important players for us, and not to mention Courtney and Lex are very good rebounders and scorers for us. And just everyone doing their part is really good for the team, and we're a really good team all around.
Say, this seems like a really deep team. What are the aspirations for this season? Win conference, get deep in the playoffs. I mean, everybody says gold ball. Let's go. I mean, aim high or don't aim at all. But, realistically, conference championship in the running. Now it's 3-3, 2-2, or 1-1 in conference, 2-2 in conference. I can't read my own writing. Don't mind me. But 3-3, 2-2 in conference. But what does this mean? Where now you can kind of, for the next couple of games, fly under the radar because, they're just 3-3. Oh, there's 2-2. Oh, they're only averaging this. How do you think that helps your team to try to, right the ship and get on the path you want to be on?
Yeah, I think it puts a lot less pressure on us, and we are taking the step. We want to win conference. That's our main priority right now, and after that, we will take the step up and go into playoffs and try to win. We'll hopefully win regionals and just take the steps up. We'll just take it bit by bit, just trying for the next goal. That's our focus.
Absolutely. Well, McKinley, great to have you back. Glad you're healthy, and look forward to seeing you down the line.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Thank you very much. That's McKinley Russell joining us here, one of our most valuable players, presented to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center Bloomington. Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for your next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Now it's time to name our West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. It's the players who player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste. Presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. Courtney Thien joining us here. Congratulations on a great win tonight.
Thank you so much. We put a lot of work into it to get it.
Oh, talk about this one just a little bit, being one of the upperclassmen. Not many up on this team, but being one of the upperclassmen. What does this win mean to you, to have everybody back together and to knock River Ridge back closer to you guys?
The win was definitely nice. I love having everyone back together. I mean, I'm always here for the positive vibes, so I'm laughing up and down the court. It's just nice to have everyone back together. We're learning each other again. It's nice to have.
Speaking of the positive vibe, talk about your students. Is that the boys basketball team? Is that a lot of them? Or
yeah, a lot of them is boys basketball team.
They look like a whole bunch of goofballs.
Yeah, they are.
But what is it like to have that? That's your student section. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's boys basketball, to be right there that close to you and being very vocal on cheering you on.
It's definitely really nice. It helps keep the vibes going. When the players are against us, it's just nice to have them cheering with us and cheering us on.
Absolutely. And, coming this way, you had 10 points in this contest, only 2 in the second half. But talk about that first half where, again, it was just, you were pouring it on. 29-4, you outscored River Ridge from the 13:50 mark on. It's like 4 minutes of the game is tied. After that, it was almost like, enough of this. We're done playing. What was the attitude with that timeout that you decided to say, hey, let's roll?
Well, in the beginning, I was definitely feeling myself. We were all getting good. And then at the end, I was more lenient. My motivation went downhill. I should have kept that up higher.
Well, but you were letting everybody else get in the play. It's like, hey, you know what? I don't need to score 20. We can just share. Let's have some fun. I like to keep the vibes going for everybody.
I definitely like to share the ball. Don't worry.
Build everybody else up. But again, after beating Blackhawk by 40, now you beat River Ridge by 30. Are these the 2 games? Is this the week that Shullsburg announces themselves saying, you can't talk about anybody else being this good unless you're talking about us in that same sentence?
Yeah, now that we have everyone back, this is where we start off. We're gonna keep going and keep pushing.
You had your preseason, now it's time for the regular.
Yeah, we have everyone back. We're ready to go now.
Courtney, congratulations on a great game here this evening.
Thank you so much.
You're a scrapper of the game, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the line.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you very much. Courtney Thien join us here, our West End Salvage scrapper of the game. Also, Haley Alt and McKinley Russell join us here, our most valuable players. We'll have your tri-core turning point coming up after this timeout as we wrap up our coverage from Shullsburg High School. It's our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame with the final score 61-31. Shullsburg over River Ridge. Turn it all here on the X, Extreme 107.1, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Adam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I've built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Maybe you're not sure how you'll make rent, or you lost your job. When you don't know where to turn, let 211 be your guiding light. Our guides are ready to connect you with the help you need.
211, how can I help you?
Call or visit 211.org. 211. Get connected. Get help. A message from United Way and the Ad Council.
My son Finn was born with congenital heart disease and spent the first 8 months of his life in the hospital. Starlight Children's Foundation has played an important role in our lives. For 5 weeks as a baby, Finn lived in a Starlight Hero wagon instead of having to sleep in a hospital bed. Starlight provides moments of joy for families like mine at a time where there's very little to be found. Learn more about how Starlight brightens the lives of sick kids by visiting starlight.org today.
Post game, 2 minutes.
Back to Shullsburg High School on X1071, X1071.com, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Hey, if you want to switch over to another game, going to overtime on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Belmont, Potosi, Cassville, 49-49 after regulation. Rob Spangler with a call on that one. You can also listen to it on the radio at 106.1, Dubuque Super Hits 106. But again, in overtime now, it's 49-49. I'm John Satterley with Kingston Clayton. And Kingston, let's go. Again, I think we're going through our stats. With the Miners, they had 4 players in double digits. Haley Alt, Courtney Thien, Addie Woodworth, and Alexis Alt. And free throw shooting in that second half, 2 of 4. But for the game, 80%, 8 of 10. Free throws for River Ridge, they were 2 of 2. None in the second half. So really a clean game. But what was your biggest takeaway of this contest?
I mean, I'd say, honestly, the defensive transitions that Shullsburg was able to create. You know, having that zone defense a little more different than most teams compared to that man. And being able to go down through the paint, and especially with their size, and being able to draw some fouls and going up for some and one opportunities, draining those free throws, as you said, 80% from the free throw line, and good turning for the Miners.
Tonight's game also been brought to you by Southwest Health. Over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. So you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services, southwesthealth.org. And McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist you with all of your electrical needs, whether the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his group, McNett Electric, are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric Belmont and Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you the use of the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop at a Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. So it's time to basically wrap this thing up here, Kingston, but we got to go for our Tricor turning point of the game. Presented to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. And I really think the turning point of the game was River Ridge hit a three-pointer to tie the game at 9, and this was pretty much back and forth. Shullsburg had the lead, but by 1 point, by 2 points, up 9-6 with 14:07 to play. Then all of a sudden, boom, big three-pointer by River Ridge. We see this, but from that point on, in the rest of the first half, it was 29-4 from Shullsburg, and there was a timeout that was called right after that three-pointer. That coming out of it, Shullsburg just absolutely kicked it up a notch. And I have to say, that'd be our Tricor turning point. What's your thought?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. As you said, the first couple 5 minutes of the game, after that timeout, Coach Russell and his group had a great showing for the rest of the first game. And coming out and, comparing this record to River Ridge's, I mean, you can't really predict anything right now.
No, I mean 2-3, 1-2 in conference against 2-0 and 4-1. You kind of go, okay, we know Shullsburg's supposed to be good. He says to us in the pregame show that don't let the record fool you. It's like no, and I get that. I mean, there are many games I've said, don't go by the record, but the record still gives you an idea. The record gave us zero idea how this game was going to go. We think it's going to be a close one. Go, okay, Shullsburg going to be better. They bring back one of their players, and yeah, it was definitely one of those games. Shullsburg, you want to lull somebody to sleep. They kind of lulled maybe the Six Rivers Conference, or at least the River Ridge Timberwolves, to sleep here for tonight's game. But that's your Tricor turning point, presented to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule here on the Queen Bee Radio family of stations, as we've got tomorrow night coming up here on the Queen Bee Radio stations, right here on Extreme on the X1071 banner. It'll be Steve Prestegard in Dodgeville. Boys basketball from the SWC Lancaster at Dodgeville. Pre-game show right around 7 o'clock with tip-off around 7:15. On Dubuque Super Hits 106, there will be no game tomorrow night. Actually, no, I will be on Dubuque Super Hits 106. What am I talking about? I'm going to be there. So, yeah, maybe no game. But, yeah, Darlington Redbirds, our first look at them this season. They will be at the Cuba City Cubans from Jerry Pettigrew Gymnasium. Pre-game around 7 o'clock with tip-off about 7:15. That will be on Dubuque Super Hits 106 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 97.7 Country WGLR. R.J. Osterhaus will have the call of Wazeeka Steuben at Belmont in girls basketball. So Belmont girls back-to-back games. This will be against Wazeeka Steuben, 7 o'clock. Pregame, 7:15. The tip-off is scheduled. Also, too, coming up on Saturday right here on X1071, the Barneville Golden Eagles taking on the Galena Pirates at Platteville. 2:30 scheduled tip-off, and then on Dubuque Super Hits 106, game 2 of that doubleheader. Cuba City at Platteville, with 5:30 being the estimated start time. It might be a little sooner than that, but that's what we have on our schedule. Again, I'd like to say thank you for all of our sponsors for being a part of our games. Without you guys, this does not happen. Of course, our listeners too, because if you don't want to listen to it and watch it, why are we doing it? So thank you so much. Well, let's say thank you to Nathan Russell, head coach of the Lady Miners. Also, Michael DePavida, the head coach of the River Ridge Timberwolves. Just awesome gentleman to talk to. Mark Avetovich, I'd like to say thank you to him, the principal here at Shullsburg. Steve Myler, the athletic director as well. So like I said, I want to say pick on Mark Avetovich, but I kind of know his wife a little bit. She's
UWP.
Yeah, she's a chancellor at UW Platteville. So yeah, anytime sucking up there, it goes a long way. So why not, get ahead of that game? So
sure.
Have fun with that. And I really want to say thank you to Kingston Clayton, for joining me on this broadcast, getting you a chance to broadcast the game. And again, it's a little different when you get that live action and radio than just using video. But a lot of talent that you have, and it's something that, with a little more time, you're going to be right up there being one of the best in our area. I just have that feeling, because you're hopping into this as a senior in high school and just saying, you know what, I can do this. And the sky's the limit, man. I even think if you say the sky's the limit, that really doesn't show your true potential, because you're actually putting a limit on it.
For sure.
So
I appreciate you for having me again. Great opportunity.
Always. So, and you'll be hearing more of Kingston Clayton coming up here on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel and Queen Bee Radio family of radio stations. Once again, our final score tonight: the Shullsburg Miners defeat the River Ridge Timberwolves 61-31. Sending Shullsburg to 2-2 in conference play, 3-3 overall. With the loss, River Ridge falls to 4-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. And for Kingston Clayton, I'm John Satterley. The preceding has been a presentation of Queen Bee Radio Sports on the X, Extreme 1071, x1071.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Have a great evening, and thank you for listening.
This has